Hello, this is Story Edge.
And this is Starfire.
And this is a Brony and Bat Pony react to MLP Season 8, Episode 4, Fake It Till You Make It.
I've heard this one's pretty good.
So have I. I've gotten only really minor spoilers of this is a thing that is apparently a thing, but I know nothing of context.
And there might be some sassy shy.
Oh boy. 3, 2, 1, go. You can make sure it's the sync point.
Oh, look at me. I love Fluttershy.
Oh, we're at the sanctuary.
Yeah.
Nice.
I love that they're continuing this. Okay, so there's some weird things with those deers because I played the MLP phone game, and there are sentient deer in the Everfree Forest, according to the game, but I don't know if that's a spoiler for the show yet.
I think it might just be from the comics.
Maybe.
Unless they incorporate it in the show, that would be great.
That would be cool, especially with the new school and everything.
I would love to, darling.
I'm going to eat before something interrupts me.
The Canterlot Royal Fashion Show is practically upon us, and the cornerstone piece of my collection just isn't working.
That sounds
Dun dun dun.
Oh, it's serious. The entire collection is designed around it.
Well, of course.
I've started making tea cozies.
Oh no.
Relevant.
Of course it is Fluttershy.
Well, I don't need help making clothes. Sassy Saddles is pitching in. Plus, I'll be
I
pulling
love that
all
their handles
three of my
have
Manhattan
room for them to
assistants.
put their teeth around,
Does that mean
rather
Max
than
Rose
complete
ready
closed
for you?
circuit.
That's just it, darling. This is Manhattan's busiest shopping season, and I can't just close the shop. So I was hoping you might consider running it.
Running made in Manhattan.
Oh boy.
Though
Rarity
I'm
for you,
surprised
not
it
made in
wasn't
Manhattan.
me.
Same thing.
Well, I may have asked a few others. Sorry, but
Oh boy.
we've got a Wonderbolt show coming up.
Wonderbolts.
Sorry, but it's pie season and the pie orders are piling up.
Piling.
I've got a
Fun, fun, fun.
curriculum to make up.
Curriculum.
Just nope.
Nope. Why
Wish
did
I
she
could
go to
have
Fluttershy
record
last?
scratch.
Fluttershy is free, and you haven't asked Boulder.
It doesn't matter who else I asked, because
She
I
asked like
know that you
20 other people before
agree.
Fluttershy. Oh,
Aw.
My little pony,
Flutterty.
my little pony.
Oh,
Oh my gosh, it's so pretty.
I used to wonder what
Is that actually Princess Skystar?
they did. I don't know, I thought it was Silverfin, but I don't know.
I think it was Princess Skystar.
Also had Big Mac and Sugar Bel-Air. There's a tree in the classroom. Discord's chilling in the back of the sanctuary.
Right? Of course he is. He's a creature.
I
I don't like that they put Flurry Heart in there, but I get why they did it.
I'm still just like, the throne room is so cool.
Yes, the throne room is awesome. I still wish they had given us a little bit of reason why the throne room was redecorated, like maybe T-Rex smashed it or something, or like
Darling, it's easy to track.
giant bugbear.
Stores divided into sections. Chic, classic, modern, sophisticated, avant-garde, traditional, and obtuse.
There won't be a test on this later, will there?
And of course, each section is divided by season, color, and price. It's a classic SCP system. Then it's just a little ringing ponies up. A little fluff and fold.
Fluff and fold.
Voila!
How is she supposed to do that without a
Easy
horn?
part. It is?
Magic?
As you well know, the real focus at Rarity for you is on the customer. Care to give it a try?
Okay.
Oh no.
This can only end so well.
Welcome to Rarity for you. What can I help you with?
I need something classic but modern, something with drama but also understated.
Aren't all those things
It's called Not the Thing.
Opposites?
Yes, so?
But how can I?
I'm sorry, are you asking
Welcome
me
to fashion.
how to do your job?
Oh my
No.
god.
But
I
I just
hate
You know
customer
me.
service.
I'm thinking noir-esque minimalist, but with a twist. Perhaps a tapered hem.
Oh
Read my
no.
mind? Are you a
I have one of those voices.
Someone who can actually.
I have a laugh like that because I work customer service, and it's like, crap.
Oh, darling, come now. You've conquered your shyness 1,000 times over. You can't let a few fashion ponies undo all that progress.
I guess not.
You simply must access your inner strength.
A lot of stuff there.
To shine through.
How?
Daily affirmations? Meditation? Ooh, power posing works wonders whenever I feel intimidated. Try these.
Sounds about right.
Confident warrior.
Me.
Gold medalist. Show pony. Or not.
We need to leave now if we're going to catch the train to Canterlot.
Oh goodness, look at the time.
Oh yeah, she won't
Go,
lose.
go. I'm right behind you.
Oh
You're
no.
not gonna be here? In your workroom?
But darling, I simply can't. The fashion show is in Canterlot tomorrow, and I'll be up all night.
I love
even with
her
the help
like
of all of my
insignia.
assistants.
Oh,
It's
that's
a color. It's
cool.
it's an R,
It's like a
but it's her
stylized
tail.
R.
Assistants.
Oh, nice.
Smokey! Soda Smokey Jr.
Oh,
Ever
salt
since you
pad.
convinced me to let them live in the shop, these beastie sweeties have been nothing but helpful.
And I'm sure they'll help me let my inner strength shine through.
Oh.
Oh, I wish I could stay and offer more help. Why not try a new outfit? Think of it as a costume for your role as
Bell bottoms.
shop pony.
Really rarity.
You know what they say?
Well, I mean, I guess it works with the style of their
Who
hooves,
says
but
You know, them.
sounds about right.
All right. I'm sure you and your furry friends will do just fine. Ta-ta!
I hope she's right.
Oh no. Oh no.
Whew, here
Lucius
goes nothing.
Malfoy pony.
Oh boy.
Welcome to Rarity for You. What can I help you with?
What's the thread count of this shirt? I can't be seen in anything less than 1,000.
Thread count?
Oh no.
I'm not
Oh
sure.
boy.
Let's see. 1, 2.
This is why we need to.
Excuse me for just 1 second.
Raccoons know what's up.
Oh,
That's impossible to know the
don't
thread
have
count of
passion to
every
satisfy these
single
customers.
thing you go
What am I gonna
to.
do?
That is why we need tags.
Well, I've never tried to act before, but I suppose it's worth a shot.
That actually looks really good on her.
Severe, but not unapproachable. Acceptable business attire. Oh, does that sound like a shop pony to you?
Oh.
I like it.
Huh. Oh,
So
this is
sorry
gonna be
for the
good.
wait. The shop has some staffing issues today.
Yes, well, I still haven't had an answer on this thread count.
Here at Rarity for You, our merchandise defies typical attempts to quantify its quality, but rest assured it will make you the envy of all who see it.
In that case, I'll take 3.
Did
Oh
not
my
answer
gosh.
his question, but sold 3 outfits.
Already seeing the title of the episode at work here.
Okay, so I think this outfit would have looked a lot better on,
It worked.
like if she was standing straight up like that. If she had a little bit of back hoof showing. Like, right now it looks like she's gonna trip over her own feet. And
Mhm.
She
I
back.
don't know about you, but I have a full day of shopping planned. And if even one shop pony isn't up to my standards, well, I shall make my displeasure quite plain.
Oh, you are wicked.
Oh boy.
Canterlot fashion show or no, I simply can't leave Fluttershy to fend for herself with these main
Oh
help
boy.
no.
Rarity!
Oh, darling, I'm afraid I can't stop. Potential emergency at the boutique.
Oh, well, whatever it is, I'm quite certain the pony you left in charge can handle it. Oh, she's simply divine.
Well, I always knew Fluttershy had it in her. And there's still time to catch the train to Canterlot.
Is there rarity?
Uh,
It's a unique play on the old standard. We call it a rarity cup with a triple cross-stitch hem and a guacamole chevre pattern fabric.
She's just literally saying things.
Chevron. If I had meant chevron, then that's what I would have said. Of course. It's so unique.
Oh my gosh.
So in vogue. It must be mine.
I just love how well this is working.
Right?
Aw, thanks everyone. But I feel like I should push the snootiness further.
No.
Oh, no.
Suppose some tea would be nice? Oh, if you don't mind.
Nope,
Just
nope.
not even denying the fact that snootiness is what drives business here at times.
Oh, no.
I like my accessories bold and shiny, and I'm just not seeing anything nearly bold and shiny enough.
I'm afraid bold and shiny won't work with your whole model. Perhaps pointy.
Pointy? Yes! I must have pointy!
I love that this is working, but this is me.
Not every pony can pull off a found object, but you nearly get there.
Nearly.
She just sold an entire accessory rack as one accessory.
Gown that's also
Rainbow Dash, what are you
casual,
doing?
But, like, still artsy and a total head turner.
Yes, casual chic prêt-à-porter is very branché this season.
Like, I don't understand any of that, so, like, I don't care about it.
Wait a moment, please.
No.
I think I
You
know
can't
the
have
character.
setbacks like this every single time, Fluttershy.
Oh boy.
Okay, I've got like this high-key savage look for you. It's a total
High-key savage.
A little like, sparkle and make the whole squad go, whoa, that pony is woke.
It's like exactly what I need.
Make the
Oh
whole
my
squad go,
gosh.
wow, that pony is woke. No.
This store is a desperate wasteland of nothingness. Do you have anything in black?
Can you like chill for 1 sec? BRB.
1 second.
It's not like the futility of shopping can be made better.
I love it.
Leather and metal
She looks more like a
studs.
vampire than she did in Bats.
Yep. But like, pair this with
That
the bat.
jacket.
Oh my
completes
gosh. I'm sure that's already fan art.
This jacket
If
completes.
tea's like lukewarm, it's barely drinkable.
This tea must always be at a precise
Oh no,
temperature.
no,
See that it
no,
doesn't
Fluttershy,
happen again.
no. Please don't be mean to the help.
Oh.
Whoa, that color is like almost too lit for you. The brightness of this vest is a
Oh no.
reflection. This hemline is nothing short of an inspiration of crafts ponyship. Are you sure you deserve it?
Fluttershy,
Oh boy.
Fluttershy,
Um,
Fluttershy.
I'm wondering how this was going to go wrong.
No.
They're going to, yeah.
Oh no, she's gonna yell at him. She's gonna yell at him.
I don't know what's worse, that you've spilled the tea or that it's still cold. Either get it right or go back to the forest.
Oh boy.
Ugh, it is so hard to find good help these days.
Oh no, Fluttershy.
Okay, slow down, everyone. I'm doing my
Oh,
best.
poor Smokey Jr.
So, Rarity is busy at an important fashion show, and Fluttershy is running her shop in Manhattan. But to do it, she's playing different shop pony characters that are all mean.
How in the world did
There
you
you go,
figure
Spike.
that out, Spike?
I'm not Dragon Charades champion for nothing.
Dragon charades.
Fluttershy would ever
Is it
be
different
into
than
Uh,
pony
This
charades or
This
regular
sounds serious.
charades?
Spike, tell everyone it's time to head back to Saddle Row.
Is that like death row?
I wouldn't think it was possible to make something
No,
so
no,
delicate
Fluttershy.
more matronly, but here you are. It's like a scream in the void, empty
Fluttershy.
and ultimately meaningless.
She's
I would
Taking this a little too
seriously
far.
help you right now, but like, I don't wanna, you know?
no Fluttershy. Fluttershy. Fluttershy.
Um,
You are kidding. This This is worse than we thought. She's being horrible to every pony.
Are you sure that's even Fluttershy?
Really, really fast ponies that really, really look like her. Well, let's find him. Hey, Fluttershy, are you running the shop or performing in a one-pony show?
If you don't mind, I can only improve the taste of one customer at a time. You have to wait your turn. Honestly, these small-town ponies come to the big city and think they can behave any way they please. What?
Okay, the method acting may have gone a few levels too far.
Yeah.
Look,
Technically, it's not small
we
town.
came here because we were worried and we care about you.
Let's get out of this aura of positivity
No,
before
no, no, Fluttershy. Fluttershy.
As fun as this Fluttershy switcheroo game is, Smokey Jr. and Softpad are really concerned.
Yeah, they came all the way to Ponyville to get us.
They should have, like, stayed there. This shop is like a no rodent zone now.
She called them rodents! Fluttershy,
They're mammals.
I understand
Yeah,
why you think you have to act this way for these customers. But there's gotta be a better way.
Goodness, you are so right. Please, step this way so that we may discuss your concerns.
She came out the front
come
door.
to your senses.
Yes, but I thought. Oh my gosh.
Indeed.
Indeed.
I think she may have cracked into the pressure. Hard.
It happens. Oh no. Please don't tell me they're gonna bother Rarity.
Right. Oh, darling, I'm afraid we've literally run
Is
out
that
of
what?
time.
That looks
It's up to
like
you.
almost exactly
There
how
and
it
sell it. Now, attitude!
And they're
I don't understand. When I left Fluttershy, she had everything well in Hof. Well, things might have
love
seemed
the
alright when you
pincushion.
left, but they're definitely
Oh,
not
I've got one of
alright now.
those.
She's acting worse
I've got a
than the
wrap
worst
around my
Manhattan
wrist
I ever
that
saw.
I can stick pins in
Kicked
whenever
us
I'm
out
sewing.
of the shop.
nice.
They're
She
very
called
useful.
Smokey Jr. and Softpad rodents. Rodents. That's the start. She obviously needs help. Come on.
Oh no, Rarity, you can't leave now.
I always love
Oh
seeing
no, no, no,
see-through
no, no.
Your
glasses, but it always
melancholy
makes
is
me wonder
way
why the
too
Wonderbolt's
shallow
goggles
for
aren't
me
see-through.
to
It looks so
much
cool.
feeling depth.
Huh.
She's gonna lose all of those customers.
Ugh, your style isn't even on the same page. Turn away. Don't even look at it, okay?
I can't even.
It's me.
I think
Nope,
not,
nope, nope,
dear.
nope, no,
This
no,
is all
no, no,
far
no.
too fashion forward for the likes of you.
No, Fluttershy.
Never.
They're gonna make returns of everything they bought too.
Told you it was bad.
Bad. This is worse than I could have possibly imagined.
Rarity, I'm so glad you're here. Mwah, mwah. Finally, a pony who understands that the couture in this shop is far too brilliant to even consider selling.
What?
Tell me how lame customers are.
Fluttershy, stop.
Suddenly filled me with a sweet sadness. And you'll be pleased to hear that I've taken care of your rodent situation.
Stop saying that! That's it! Fluttershy, I'm afraid you've left me no choice. You are terminated.
Well, good luck
That's
replacing
extreme.
me.
Well, thankfully I
I always thought she was too controlling.
You are terminated too!
Whatever.
Oh my god.
And
Right? I mean,
Actually, you're, like, totally terminated well.
like, okay.
Glad that
She should have said bummer.
I guess I owe every pony an apology.
wow.
It took firing all three personalities.
Customers that
What customers?
I might have taken my sales pony characters a little too far.
Fluttershy.
I'm sorry
Okay.
I hurt your feelings. You know I was only pretending, right?
That's not how that works. You insulted them like 4
Oh
times.
my
To run the
gosh.
shop.
I guess acting like the ponies of Saddle Row gave me the confidence to interact with them.
Darling, I'd never trust some horrible Saddle Row pony to run my shop. That's why I wanted a friend to do it.
Well, I'd definitely rather be myself anyway, even if I don't exactly have what it takes to be a shop pony.
I wouldn't sell yourself short. Those sales pony characters all came from you.
Yeah, I think you totally have what it takes.
Maybe a little too much.
You have all the inner strength you need, but I think we prefer it coming from our sweet, regular Fluttershy. Yeah. And that's just given me the inspiration I'm looking for.
Of course it is.
Yep.
And last one, there.
Gold.
The missing piece for my new collection. The Warrior of Inner
Oh,
Strength.
I love
Oh, that's
that.
nice.
That's so pretty. Yes. But if she doesn't make it back in like 2 minutes, she's not going to have it for the show.
Lovely, Rarity. I'm just sorry you had to leave the Canterlot Royal Fashion Show early.
Oh, darling.
How's she going to fly
Making
with
the
that?
perfect dress is scads more satisfying than showing it off. Oh, yes.
Ooh, striking dress, Rarity. I certainly hope you aren't trying to undercut the Royal Fashion Show by ducking out and debuting it here.
What? No, have you considered the possibility that the Royal Fashion Show is trying to undercut Rarities by continuing on in Canterlot and not moving the whole affair here? Have you?
No.
Just as I thought.
No, Fluttershy.
Inner strength.
Fluttershy. Fluttershy.
I mean, it worked that time.
Yeah, but that could have totally been.
Yeah. High risk, high reward. Or, yeah. No. Okay. Well, that was a fun episode.
Oh my gosh, I really I liked this episode. This episode was really like it was like not top tier, but it was still better than mid tier. I really liked this one because I'm a furry and like I know the comment section might go nuts when I say that, but like I put on a persona whenever I do go and hang out with my furry friends or whenever I go fursuiting. And it's the same thing with like you see the Deadpool cosplayers and they're like they become the character and like you can see how their mindset just gets into that. I personally have never lost myself to a character before. I've always just like been able to pull myself back in. So that was a little bit unrealistic, but like I think like there is definitely some grounding to this because that was like I've done that before. So
nice. All the constant quick changes were hilarious. I think the part that I might have laughed most at in the episode was Rarity having to fire all 3 Fluttershies before the right one came back.
Well, like they're 3 different personalities.
Fluttershy was pulling some Pinkie Pie level quick movement in there.
Yeah. Do you think she might have like DID or something like that? Dissociative identity disorder or something like that? Because like every single time she's like she has to stand up for herself or she has to be like mean or anything, like it seems like she seems to like take on a new personality and like this kind of like made it a little bit more apparent, but like every single one of those personalities, like she was in those personalities and she wouldn't break character at all. And like even when she was fired or like when she had some bad feedback from that, when she called her animal friends rodents, like she didn't break character, and that is kind of like really heavy with what happens with dissociative identity disorder. And like they are that person. Like there's 2 different people in there, and maybe that I wonder if they might be getting at that but I don't know. Like, I don't want to say anything for definitive sake.
Yeah. Though I know I'm trying to think if there's any other examples besides what I'm thinking of, but there seems to almost be a pattern sometimes when Fluttershy does something like this. Because I'm just thinking of how Putting Your Hoof Down was a kind of similar situation. She wasn't exactly taking on a character, but she was kind of following a template or guideline with like Iron Will stuff, and ended up getting really into it, taking it too far, and not pulling back till something knocked her out of it.
Right.
And then this kind of starting out good, and then again getting too far into it. I just wonder if that's
I don't know if that
pattern at all.
Yeah, it might be, because it seems pretty similar, but like I can see why they had to make a different episode for it, because this is a lot more compelling than... I did not like Putting Your Hoof Down, because at the time it seemed way out of character for her, even though she was trying to get more assertive and everything. And I don't get the obsession with Iron Will in the fandom. Like, Iron Will is like...
I'm not obsessed with him. I do think he's hilarious, but the episode, I honestly I don't dislike nearly as many episodes as a lot of people, partly because I guess I didn't really start looking deeper into things and taking things more seriously until probably, I don't know, late season 5 to early season 6. So really any episodes before that I watched with a much more just, did I find it funny and enjoy it kind of mentality before I started really getting into the characters and stuff. And that still carries over a lot, but I still understand the problems some people have.
Yeah.
So I know someone who, with Putting Your Hoof Down, found it really believable because, like, I guess he's had experiences with people who were maybe bullied or pacifistic, and basically he'd seen that kind of pattern in actual people's behavior before, where when they did get a taste of power, they ran too far with it way more often than you'd expect, he said.
Yeah. Well, I just think that, like, I don't hate episodes. I can really dislike them, but, like, most episodes are really well-rounded and stuff like that. But I've always been a little bit more critical on stuff like this, just because, I am a girl. I've seen most of these types of shows, and I know how some episodes are going to go and stuff like that. And the Putting Your Hoof Down was just, like, it was a weird representation of that moral, I think. And this one, I think if this had been like one of the first, like if this had come before Putting Your Hoof Down, I think I would have gotten the moral a little bit better. Yeah. Like,
interesting.
Yeah, I don't even know what the moral of this one was.
I was going to say, this one did seem to focus less on the moral than a lot of episodes, more on the humor, which nothing wrong with that. But yeah, it was kind of...
But like, I felt the moral of this one, and I understood the moral of this one a lot better than having it blatantly told to me.
Yeah, and that's really a good mark when they can do it subtly like that.
Right.
Convey it.
Again, they've had 8 seasons to get this thing down pat, and they're really starting to come out with it during season 8.
Yeah.
I think we're going to cut that off there.
Yeah. See you all in the next episode.